What's up everybody, how's it going? Today we ain't playing jack shit. Because, I'll get into that in a second. I fell out of a window yesterday. And now, I just don't have that much energy. I couldn't sleep all that well. My chest hurts really fucking bad. That's why I wanna just kind of like, chill. And, wow, that was quick, alright. And this is a game that happened sometime and is apparently pretty clowny. Let's go then, who do we follow? Let's follow Lyrical. There you go. I'm sure you know what you're doing. I don't expect a lot of serious commentary right here. This is gonna be more just kind of talking shit, alright? Like, see this as a podcast, but there's Dota going on in the background. Because that's just how it's gonna be right now. This is just gonna be, yeah. So let me go ahead and explain the situation to you first. So, our apartment is a ground floor apartment, right? But we are on the side of a hill or a side of a mountain, meaning that, ground floor kind of means that like it's just a little bit weird at times, right? And in our particular case, it means that our garden is actually elevated a little bit higher than our apartment. But the convenient thing there is we can climb out of the windows. Then what there is there's like a 1 meter gap that's like maybe a meter wide and then like maybe a meter and a half deep, where it is just this like little walkway. And then on the other side there's the garden, and before the garden there's this railing. Is the entire situation making sense? Does this make sense how this works out? So what we do a lot is we climb out in and out of the windows to kind of go into the garden because it's really convenient like that. And that's what I was doing yesterday. But here's the thing. Usually I climb out of the window in the bedroom. Because most of the time when I am climbing out of the window, it's to hang up the wash in the garden, so that there's like, nice old sunlight drying that shit. You know how it goes, right? You know how it goes. But at this particular time, both of the cats were inside and we didn't want to let them go out anymore because, we like to keep the cats inside overnight. So, but they were both sitting at that window kind of camping it. So I'm like, alright motherfuckers, I'll outsmart you. I'll climb out the other window. So I take my washing basket, climb out the other window. As I am like halfway across into the garden, I slip, fall over forwards, and here's the thing. The reason why I slip is that the gap with the window from the living room is mildly bigger. It's mildly wider, right? So I slip, I fall forward, and with like the side of my chest, I land with all of my weight full on straight on the railing. Like a very like thick metal railing, just full on there. For the first 2 seconds, I just straight up couldn't breathe. I'm just trying really desperate to breathe. And ever since then, my chest has hurt really fucking bad. It doesn't hurt when I breathe normally, but it hurts pretty bad if I do like deep breathing. Like if I try to like, that hurts. Like at that point it starts hurting. Yeah, walking is fine, but it's limited. It gets worse the more I walk. Both health potions done. Rip. Oh man, Rubik against Shadowfiend in the mid, alright. So, I don't think that I broke anything. Mostly because it doesn't hurt when I really like touch it. Like I can go and touch my ribs and it's fine. Actually, it kind of hurts a little bit now. Oh well. I don't think I broke anything. I think that the fall was bad enough that it is possible that I broke something. I do believe that it is possible because I do want to stress this was a really fucking heavy fall. Right? Like I managed to catch myself so I didn't fall all the way down, which would have been substantially worse. But I still, straight up with all of my body weight, fell straight on top of a metal railing. Rips first. And I wouldn't be surprised if something broke, but I don't think something did. I think I just got a really, really, really bad bruise. And yeah, as a result, I couldn't really sleep that well last night. I was out pretty much all morning today, which was fucking rough. But yeah, so basically my current plan is, if it doesn't get better until Monday, right? Like if I don't see any improvement until Monday and it still just hurts like hell, then I'm probably gonna go to a doctor. But for the time being, I think it's fine. We can probably just kind of like hope this should be okay. Hey, Lukeski, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. All right. Of course, that means I can't go to the gym, which is really annoying because I was just starting to like actually like lose some weight, which I was really happy about. But oh well. Why would you walk back into that? The fuck is the point of that? Just soaked up that damage for no good reason. But yeah, so that is that situation. Not that fun, obviously, right? Not that fun at all. This morning I went, so I told you guys I was gonna go to this university to give a presentation, right? And I did that this morning. Despite me falling so badly yesterday, I still finished up my presentation, and I did go to the school and give my presentation there, which I was pretty happy with, honestly. It was not interesting, really. Like, there was nothing about my presentation that I think is particularly crazy that we need to talk about. I think I have a really nice presentation. Like, I showed Mickey and she really liked it, and I got really good feedback. Like at the school as well, everybody, you know, seemed really interested. People were engaged with it, I think is the good thing. But yeah. So you're all ready to talk some shit? You're all ready to talk some shit? Chat, push one if you're ready to talk some shit. Oh, man. After I got finished with my presentation, which, you know, with my presentation, I made sure to include, you know, like basically what my presentation was the way I kind of like would describe it is a journey through like how did I get to where I am today, you know, and what lessons did I learn on the way. Right, so I talk a bit about, you know, YouTube and streaming. I talk about open source development. I talk about analyzing games and figuring out how to break games. I'm talking about, you know, disasters and then OpenH Arena / Thinking Bottle, all of that stuff. But I go through it one by one. So, despite so that was my presentation, right? So I do mine. And then there is this this lady. Oh, come on, dude. What is this scrubby, cloudy game? Everybody's just running into everything. There's this lady that has her presentation after mine. Alright? And she says she's a social media, Instagram kind of person, and she does social media consulting. And at that point, I am honestly like, alright. Alright. I mean, honestly, like, sure, whatever, let's sit this one out. You know, it seemed really rude for me to, like, or for us to just get up and leave at that point in time. So we're just like, alright, it's gonna be like 15 minutes, we're gonna sit this one out. About half an hour later, she's finally getting close to being done. God, alright. So what this was, is, was some lady that, started doing Instagram 2 years ago, right? That was her big source of like, I guess claim to fame. She started doing Instagram 2 years ago. Has 8,000 followers. And, oh god, I am the worst. Oh, by the way, Frey, did you make a falling out of the... What the fuck is this, Frey? What does this even mean? Oh, that is funny though. That is funny. So she has like 8,000 followers, and apparently she's working as a social media expert for a company. But as she goes through her presentation, it becomes more and more obvious that actually what's going on is she went on like a paid trip for half a year to Finland, then got bored over there, then came back to Germany, didn't want to go to school because apparently the school was boring, so she started doing what she loves and posts pictures on Instagram. She gets like a few followers, starts a blog, which now has 800 readers a month, starts reaching out, so she describes it as reaching out and building connections with companies. The way I understood it is that she was just messaging people, asking them for free products because she is, I guess, a social media influencer. And then she got hired as an independent social media expert by a company, which apparently does like, I don't know, fashion or something like that. And at that point, I'm just like, okay, you know what, I can accept that. But then she kind of starts talking a little bit about finances. And she's just like, oh, taxes are so annoying, you know, you have to do taxes. And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, yeah, you do have to do taxes, right? Like, usually you pay an accountant to do that. And she's like, luckily I have an accountant friend that does everything for free. And I'm just like, okay, so you went to Finland, I assume, on your parents' time, and then just spend a whole bunch of time on your parents' time just doing social media, and don't even pay for your taxes being done. And then she mentions that, you know, sometimes she has to just take any sort of brand deal that pops up because, you know, rent is due. And I'm just like, wait, am I missing something here? Am I just horrible? Am I just the worst? It might just be that I'm horrible. But to me, it really seemed like that lady didn't do anything. She's just like, I don't know. I don't get it. Right? Like, I don't get it. I listened to that for like, so how did the audience react to you and then to her? Well, honestly, we're pretty silent, but like, I had a few jokes in my presentation and, you know, they responded pretty well to that. And like afterwards, I had like a bunch of people come up to me and ask some questions. I didn't really see the same thing happen with her, but overall the audience wasn't like super responsive. I actually had the dean of the school approach me as well. He was like, apparently the dean of the school was like really happy with my presentation and shit, and was like, yeah, I wish, you know, people from the actual gaming departments were here today to see this. And I'm just like, yeah, that would have been a good idea, motherfucker. I mean, the students were there, it's just not the actual teachers. But oh well. Yeah, he gave me his email address too, and it's just like I should reach out to him at some point. So, I don't know what the fuck that means, but... Point being, I'm horrible. I guess that's the point. I don't know why I'm making fun of this lady right now, but it's just like, I just watched the presentation of somebody that in my mind seemed like she really didn't do anything. I don't get it. I don't get it. Is 8,000 followers on Instagram a lot? That doesn't sound like a lot. That does not sound like a lot. It just doesn't. You know, and I don't know. Like, here's the thing. At one point, she started talking about dignity and how she wasn't taking every single brand deal that came along anymore. And I'm just like, I'm just sitting in my corner, and I'm sitting over here. I was just like getting like €1,000 offers like very frequently about doing stupid shitty advertisement for fucking gambling companies, and I'm just like blatantly refusing every single one of them and shouting at them for being scumbags, because they are. And I'm just like, you know, I don't really know if we have the same definition. So that was interesting. Okay, I am just being horrible right now. I'm just being horrible right now. I do believe that what I'm being right now is just terrible. You gotta forgive me. I think I may have broken some ribs. I couldn't sleep last night that well. I woke up like 5 times every time because I rolled in a way that just made my ribs hurt really fucking bad. And yeah. Hey, Dick07, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. So I'm terrible. That's really it. I shouldn't be making fun of somebody. I guess the big reason why I'm making fun, like the reason why, here's the big thing that bothered me about her presentation. Because her entire presentation was constantly about, you gotta do what's fun, believe in yourself, never give up, love what you do, it should be fun. Right? And to me that's like all just literally bad advice. Right? Like, yeah, you gotta enjoy what you do, but that doesn't mean it needs to be fun. Fun isn't the only measurement of enjoyment. Right? Like, you could have a very fulfilling job. That can be fine. Or you could be something that you're just kind of like, okay, pounding out for a few days a week. And it doesn't really bother you, but it doesn't need to be like the main purpose in your life. And I gotta be completely fucking honest with you. Sometimes the right call is to give the fuck up.
Nah, that girlie is barely scraping by because she does not know how to handle herself. Also, fresh memes. Get your freshly baked memes here.
Yes, I would like the freshly baked memes. Right, but like, all I'm saying is that... What the fuck is this? Those seem like freshly baked memes. Holy shit. That's a pretty freshly baked meme, I gotta say. But yeah, it's just like, to me, like, I just want to say that this is not good advice. It's not good advice. Do not listen to this kind of bullshit. Sometimes the right course of action is to just give the fuck up. Okay? Here's what I always like to say is, give it the best shot that you can. Right? Try. So that after you fucking fail, you can tell yourself you fucking tried. But don't assume you'll get it done. That's ridiculous. You can't assume that you're gonna get everything done if you just keep trying. Also, how the fuck does that work for people that don't have their parents paying for this shit? I don't like using the word privilege, but that's really the only thing I took away from that entire, like, talk. That lady was just really fucking privileged. You know what I mean? Okay, now I'm being really terrible. I apologize for being terrible. As I have mentioned, I am not in the best mood right now. I did also say that we're gonna go into this and we're going to rant. So, there we are. I am the worst. Go get him with the memes, my boys. Oh, you're gonna get him. There we go. Are you leaving? Goodbye. What's up? Yes, that was stupid. Okay, goodbye. I apologizing to Twitch for being a terrible person. This is Twitch, yeah. No, I'm just being horrible right now. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just being mean. I usually try to not be mean. Like, that's something I think everybody should try. And honestly, like, whatever the fuck. That lady wants to go and do her Instagram shit, right? And, like, make a living off of that. Dude, like, awesome. You go ahead and live your life like that. The point that just kind of, like, irked me a little bit is that she was, like, giving people advice on how to achieve the same stuff, and it was just bad advice.
Or your ability to get food and shelter, you need to stop. Privilege indeed.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like, it's just all I took away from that, you know? Like, but, I don't know. Because especially since it was a school event, like what I try to do with my presentation. Let me actually, okay, here's my, keynotes of my presentation. Where are they? Keynotes at the end. So I'm not gonna do the full presentation right now. Right? But here's like the keynotes, the takeaways from my presentation. Alright, first of all, in regards to social media, like YouTube, Twitch, streaming, Twitter, Instagram, whatever the fuck you do, consistency is key. Secondly, eat healthy, go to the gym and get lots of sleep. Take care of yourself. It's easy to forget about that. And, you know, on a lengthy schedule like that, you gotta make sure that you make time to take care of yourself. Secondly, if it comes to video games, learn as much about as many games as possible. Go on wikis. Go into like shitty small games. Play everything you can play. Go download games from the App Store. Just delve into it, right? There's so many games that have wikis with so much unnecessary information that you should just absorb. Then work on as many projects as you can to gather experience. Open source and modding are great for that. And when you start making your own game, have a clear goal in mind when making your game. Make sure that you're playtesting as soon as possible and as much as possible. Know everything about everything relevant to your game. Watch TV, watch movies, watch bad movies. Like bad movies is actually really important. It's really helpful. Make sure everybody's on the same page within your project. Everybody is on the same page regarding, like what's it called? Everybody's on the same page regarding the general themes and style of your game. If it comes to game development, game design, make sure that you deconstruct everything, break everything down to its core principles, and then rebuild from there. Did you just Meteor Hammer yourself? That's pretty fucking sick, actually. You know what? That's pretty impressive. Then don't be afraid to let your game teach you what it's about. Once you have a more finalized product, something that is getting close to being done, you will probably realize that there's a lot more to the game than you originally thought there was going to be. So be sure that you're open-minded to learning about what that is. A lot of people aren't. A lot of people say, oh, no, that's not what I intended. But that's a bad attitude to have, because games as a whole, game design as a whole, always involves us creating concepts that we can't fully anticipate because they're just too complex. So just be open to the fact that you may have created something that is more than you originally intended it to be, and that's a good thing. Embrace that. And then lastly, if you want people to be aware of your project, if you're looking for help, be loud. Let people hear you. Put your voice out there. Don't be afraid to ask for help. So that's kind of like my general... That was my summary. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like pretty reasonable. Anyway. Oh shit. Ah no. Corp, get out of there. What the fuck is going on with the meme hammers in this game? Is this a serious game? Are people actually trying to win this, or are they just fucking around? Like, I don't really get what's going on in this game. This is just a weird one. It's a seeding game. They are fucking around. Oh, okay. So this just doesn't matter. Yeah, that's the problem with having like a round robin seeding or something like that. Eventually, it just, you know, like the outcomes of a game just is not relevant. Ah, almost hit him. How many people got meteor hammers in this game? Wait, which button is the inventory button again? This button. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 heroes on the Radiant side. I'm surprised it's not more than that. It feels like more. I guess 3 meteor hammers is a lot of meteor hammers. Let's go, techies. Hey, stole those creeps. I mean, that's something, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really being mean. I shouldn't be mean. I'm sorry. I apologize. It was just a little bit weird. You know what I mean? Like, I get that I'm being mean, but do you at least get what I'm trying to say? Chat, push 1 if you feel like you get what I'm trying to get at. Yes, I am a bully. Look, I'm Alright, I can see that people at least feel like they kind of get it. What is this? Are you feeding chicken nuggets to chickens? I feel like that's not... Wasn't there like a whole thing about that in the social network? I don't think you're supposed to do that. Great movie, by the way. Oh my god, look at these stupid ass clouds. They're just fucking everywhere. It's ridiculous.
Dire's mid tower could
Chickens are actually opportunistic cannibals. Chickens are fucking idiots. Like, that's the thing. Chickens don't give a shit about what you feed them. They don't care. They'll eat anything. Just a bunch of fucking morons. You're gonna gotta get him. I think I played some melee against Insania. I might be thinking of a different guy. But I think I played some melee against Insania on Let's Play for a while and I was beating his ass. So Insania, if you see this, let's play some melee, I'll beat your ass. Oh, she's beginning of her career and you're not, so she inflates things you find normal to bigger and than they are to you, so she sounds pretentious. Yeah, I don't know. Like, the thing that really bothered me is like I feel like you had a school presentation, and I guess she was probably trying to like, well, you know, I'm fully giving her the benefit of the doubt. She was definitely trying to like give the best advice she could. I just don't think it was good advice. But like, what do you do in that situation other than go on stream and rant about it? Like, I can't get up in the middle of the talk and just be like, yeah, but actually this is terrible. Like, don't listen to anything she said. Right, this is not good advice. Like, I can't do that. I cannot do that. This is essentially me doing that right now. Like, that's the part that frustrates me. Because I'm just like, I just wanted to get up. There's a bunch of kids behind me. Right? I mean, they're not really kids. They're uni students. So they're like in their early 20s. Right? So there's like in the early 20s. Like, I'm in my mid-20s now. It's kind of funny. But like they're in the early 20s. Right? And I just wanted to get up and just be like, don't listen to this. This is not good advice. This will not help you. I don't know, man. I don't know. But of course I couldn't do that. Right? And that's where my frustration is coming from. Oh well. You go get him, Pudge. I have not been paying attention to this game. I don't know if you guys have, but I have not. Lucky you have an established platform on which to earn. I do. I can't just go on here and talk shit. And it doesn't really make a difference. Because, like, here's the thing. Like, y'all know me, right? You know that I don't mean this in, like, a... You know, like, I don't actually have any hard feelings towards her. It's just... You know, it just got me a bit frustrated, that's all. And, you know, I just kind of like ranting about shit. And so y'all know that I don't mean this in like a bad way. But everybody that already thinks I'm gonna mean it in a bad way, they're gonna mean it. They've thought that already. Alright. What is... Is this a meme? The Virgin mods. You're into Swan. Weep. Gifted sub. Owns Balmy merch. Defensive behavior. Result of nepotism. Can join games. Outsped by plebs. Needs invite. What is that really long text down here? Balmy's eager. Big Pada. Camel Cash. Oh, so it's just all of the mods. It's just every single mod. Relevant 3 years ago. 1 message per stream. Can't play Dota. White Knight. No own opinions. Can't change Mickey. Chan mod Satsu. Superhuman awareness. Disagrees on everything. Big sword to match strength. Best emotes and bottles. Advanced commands. Hilarious growths. In every game instant join. Own chatbot to get around not being a mod. Lives in every country and fluent in every language. Sub slow R9K and emote only mode. 500 APM in game and still active in chat. Play support to keep the game fair. Draws perfect arrows and trash cans with bare hands. 138 IQ. Well, I don't know. This kind of really got me convinced that we should probably mod Nail, right? That's probably what we should do. We need to mod Nail. Oh, you got him! Fucking tombstones, that shit's so dumb. Did you just double Meteor Hammer him? That's kind of funny. You know, I don't like Undying. Undying is a stupid hero. Like, the whole Tombstone shit is just kind of dumb, you know? Well, it's kind of an interesting ability. It's just a dumb hero. Who likes playing against Undying?
Hi, man. How are things going?
Hey, Lex P. Thank you so much for the sub. Things are going pretty okay. Everything is going alright. Just... Oh, didn't I? I'm just recording a horrible video right now that will make people hate me for years to come. In the next stream, I hate every Dota hero. No, I don't actually think Undying is like a bad design or anything. I just don't like him. I think Undying is a fine hero to have in the game. I just don't like him. I just think he's stupid. Right, this is just kind of personal opinion here. Some Monster Hunter anytime soon? I really want to. I've been kind of like waiting to play some more Monster Hunter so I could actually finally continue on with the like main storyline, so I can... Because I've finished up all of the side quests and shit again. Wow, you guys just got wrecked. Oh, man. Care to explain about Undying? Again, it's just... I just find him annoying to play against. I think Tombstone is a really silly ability. With the whole, like, zombies chasing you down. But on the other hand, it is kind of neat. Like, Undying is a pretty, like, interesting, weird, gimmicky character. It's just a weird hero. Why the fuck are we following him like this? Oh, okay. But I don't actually have like a big problem with the hero or anything like this. Oh, Naga got a Radiance. Let's go, boys. Go get him. We casting or what? No, we're mostly just like watching games and talking shit. Yeah, we're probably gonna play some games today as well. I just needed like a break before we like get into that. I've also actually fallen hard behind on videos. I've been like the entire week. I've just not been having a lot of luck with recordings. I mean, if you watch the stream, you know that. So, and that's just normal, by the way. This is nothing, that doesn't mean anything particular. It's just, it happens sometimes. You know, sometimes I just don't really get any good games that I'm happy to upload. But that means that I actually am, at this stage right now, completely out of videos to upload. So I needed to do something that is just like, kind of like, quick and easy and guaranteed. But yeah, let's not play. This is great. Yeah, it's fun. You know, I don't know. I like talking. I like just chilling. This is nice. I'll be an IRL streamer soon. You go get it with those meteors, my boys. That's what it's about. Well, something that's also kind of annoying about the thing I went to today. So originally the plan was to go there to, you know, take some pictures. So I get some like nice professional looking pictures where I'm like looking like I'm doing a professional thing, because I don't really have any of those. That didn't end up really working out. The environment wasn't great for taking pictures, so we didn't really get anything great, which is, oh well, kind of unfortunate. Go get him. Go get him. Undying's got the edgies. No, that's a big Undying, man. By the way, anybody in chat tried Disastless yet? I'm just wondering, you know, it's on Tabletop Sim now. I don't want to see how people like it, frankly. Yeah, pretty much just joined the stream, but the presentation talk stuff need to go well. Yeah, I think so. I think it went pretty well. Honestly, like, I talked to the dean of the school, like the guy that actually like is in charge of everything there, and he seemed really, really happy with me. And the funny thing is, they didn't even really know what they invited me for. That's the really funny thing to me. Like, they didn't know how to introduce me. They asked me, well, how do we introduce you? And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, why did you bring me in here? And it's just like, I guess for the Kickstarter stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'll just introduce myself. Oh, man. The newest version, no, I haven't. The only time I replayed is when you first invited me in. No, like, the final version is on Tabletop Sim right now. So. But that's okay, guys. You'll get it. You'll get it once it's done. Hey, Lord of Mango. Thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate it. The thing is, oh, the memes. So, oh wow, that's just a lot of like disable and shit. That's a lot of disable. So what was I saying? Forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Chad, can you remind me? Oh well, I don't know. I'll think of it again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, disastrous. That's right. So we are going into print next week, guaranteed. Right now, everything is fucking done. The only thing that is not done at this stage is a tiny bit of detail on the box art, but really something that's not very much work and not gonna take very long at all. But there's a tiny bit of detail missing on the box art, and then everything just needs to be converted into the proper file format and sent over. And that's it. That's it. Other than that, everything is done. Does the box have a bottle seal of approval? Actually, it doesn't have a thinking bottle icon right now. Probably should. I don't know. We've got to think that through. I mean, strictly speaking, this ass has actually got nothing to do with thinking bottle. We're talking about how you introduced yourself. Oh yeah, well I was kind of done with that. Like, the thing is just, they didn't really know like how to introduce me. They didn't really know what the fuck they really invited me for, it seemed. They just like, oh, this guy did a thing. But I think I did. Oh, look at that! Look, go get him! Oh my fucking god, the Rubik! Oh, he's gonna have to TP out. Is he gonna kill it? No, she's got yours. That was so close to being really fucking sick. That was so close to being super sick. Why did you not just TP out, my dude? If I order now, will I get the game till the end of the month? Oh, I find that unlikely. Honestly. I maybe. It depends on how quickly they print. I don't really know. Like, that's something I just frankly don't know. We've got everything ready. Like, we'll be able to send over the files and everything that they need to be able to print this game on Monday. That's the plan. Send everything over on Monday, so it's all good to go and we can just start printing. The question is, when do they start printing? I don't know. Do they have a backlog or do they just instantly go into it? How long does it take to print? Is it something that's done in a day or does it take more than one? I don't know these things, right? And then after they've finished printing it, when are they going to deliver it? Is there a backlog? Or are they just going to deliver it right away? How long is this delivery going to take? These are the kind of things that I frankly do not know at this stage. And we'll just have to figure out. But that's why I'm saying, you know, potentially I mean, I'm hoping to start with the first deliveries this month, but I find it unlikely we're going to get all of them done. Right? I think it's very likely that we're going to start delivering this month. Very, very likely. I find it very unlikely that we're going to finish all of them. So if you're saying, can you guarantee me that that I will get my game this month, then I can't. And I want to be honest with you about that. So yeah. Is this a replay or live? This is a replay. It's just a super clowny game. Shit is still going on, man. These nerds are just not trying to end the game. They're just not trying to end this. But yeah. Why? I don't know why Father just keeps walking through that shit. Just no respect, man. I guess it's fine, you know, like, doesn't really need to worry too much about it. Rubik is gonna be level 25 soon. Let's go. Have you made any publicity for the Sassless? No. My entire plan in terms of promoting the game is once we have the game, I'm going to just send out free copies. Like, here's the thing. I am so confident in the Sassless as a product that I don't think I need to do any advertisement that is just like, hey, this right here is the best game ever made. You need to play it and buy it. That's not my approach to advertisement. My approach to advertisement will be, I will send the game to reviewers and then just tell them, just make an honest review. Just tell people what you think. Because I believe most reviewers will give it a positive review. I'm not afraid of reviewers. I embrace them. I welcome them. And I think that's going to be a lot of good free publicity for us. So, yeah. Have you seen Rubik one-shotting enemy team and rush out for full with Husk ultimate? I have seen it before, yeah, it's kind of funny. Oh, get him. Nice. Oh, not Rubik! Oh, he's level 25. Let's go. Oh, that was nice. I want a team fight recap on that one. How much damage did that Rubik do? Oh, that was actually not as much as I thought it was gonna be. That's still really sick. That is still really, really sick. Look at that. Look at how much damage that was. It's crazy that Ricky is able to keep up with that. That's actually insane that Ricky's able to keep up with that. How do you know reviewers will try though? I don't. I just trust that they will. Like, here's the thing, right? Like, I am, again, you're saying, well, but, you know, what if they aren't interested? I believe that they will be interested because I believe so much in the product. I think it's a good game. I think it's a fun game. I think it's a very complete package. There's a lot of alternate play modes in there. There's a lot of, like, additional cards in there. Every card has unique art. It's a fun game. It's small. It's compact. It's beautiful. I just think it's a good product, so I'm happy. Like, I am totally willing to, like, just say whatever. I just send everybody a game. Ooh, they're gonna get this. Alright, come on, NIP, you can do this. Get the techies in there, boys. I don't know if Techies is gonna be able to do this. Ah, no, he's dead. Dead. Fucking Ricky. You're so fucking stupid. Smoke, Cloud, and Nullifier. Who thought Nullifier was a good idea? Seriously. Why is Nullifier an item? I don't get it. This is a stupid item. It shouldn't exist. I linked a few groups of TCG guys in another video you posted, and they really like what they see. Yeah, I'll make another video once I actually have the final product and show off the box. So, yeah. But we'll see. My current plan is also, like, so my current plan is to order 4,000 copies of the game. We have already sold about 2,000. So then we'll see if we can sell another 2,000. And then if we can sell another 2,000, at that stage it's like, Nullify exists because BKB exists? No. I mean, like, that's just terrible, dude. Like, seriously, you gotta keep BKB in the game and just add in a stupid broken-ass item just to specifically counter your other stupid broken-ass item? Guys, don't get me riled up like this. Not right now. This actually, that last sentence hurt. That one hurt. Ah. Guys, talking hurts. This is all I am. Well. Fucking feels bad, man. Don't fall out of windows. It's my official recommendation. Don't fall out of windows, my boys. Okay. Just upload Chase stream. Communicate to us with a complicated series of blinks and winks. Perfect. I have a question for you. Is your priority making profit from the game or just making good people that people enjoy? Just making good game. I honestly don't really care that much about making money. I believe that if you make a good enough product, the money will come on its own. Although, admittedly, I mean, the thing is, money is nice, dude. Money is nice. But in the end, like, the Kickstarter was never about making money. The entire thing was never about making money. Wait, did he actually fall out of a window? I did actually genuinely fall out of a window. I fell out of a window onto a railing. Ribs first. Shit hurts really fucking bad. Hey, Techis is the best carry. Thank you so much for the sub, my dude. Appreciate it very much. So I think from now on what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop climbing out of that window and instead I'm gonna go ahead and just walk around the apartment to get to the garden. Because you can climb out of our window and get to the garden, right? Like that's something you can do, but I don't think I'll be doing that in the future. It's probably, frankly speaking, it was just a fucking matter of time until somebody fell out of those fucking windows. Like that was really just a matter of time. I can't believe this game is still going on, and neither team has really made any crazy progress in terms of ending it. Okay, Meteor Hammer. Nice. Got him. What is this? The bottle seal of approval. That's a good bottle seal. You know, I really like the final logo we came up with. I think the final logo is actually really nice. Something I really like about it is how it's super fucking flexible. There's just a lot of like weird funny shit we're gonna end up doing with it, I think. My uncle fell off a roof last week, broke his back, ankles and femur all at the same time. Dude, that fucking sucks. Holy shit. Oh man. Yeah, mine isn't anywhere near as bad. I mean, I don't think I broke anything, as I mentioned before, but still kind of sucks. Alright, let's get this. Yo, you one time said you want to remove the stuff that has a counter like evasion or Monkey King bar. Did you ever think about removing health region so you don't need Coffee Fay? So, if you played my test version of OAA, I actually removed Coffee Fay and most major self-healing items. And turns out that that actually worked just fine. That worked perfectly well. So, yeah, I mean for standalone, not for regular OAA, not for OAA as it is right now. Are you an Artifacts closed beta? Dude, I wish. Absolutely, dude, like sign me the fuck up, but no, I'm not. If you can get me in there, I'll suck your dick. I'm not even joking. Alright. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this was kind of really shit and I'm a terrible person, but I'll see you guys tomorrow.